Citation Bible verses to remember. Citation stickers and Bible verses. Yes. High quality binoculars from the shop don't work.
Your eyes look pretty big.
Okay. I'm trying. Doing.
And then your face. Yeah.
Hey, Jeremy. How are you?
I'm probably good on first to go out. It stays for a long time.
Okay, you were talking to me. How's it going, JP?
It's going good. I'm still trying to make sure everything on our live stream is set up right. I'm not seeing it through Restream though, unfortunately.
Rough water.
Like it popped up everywhere saying that Restream's working.
Well, I know it popped up on Facebook. That's what made me go, oh shit.
It's time. I know I'm a slightly early. Well, no, I guess I'm right on time, aren't I? Oh, goodness gracious. Let's see. So that worked. It showed up on Facebook. It showed up on. What else? Okay, yeah.
And today is a good day.
That's a great thing. That's what I need to do. Okay. That's what I need. Okay, so we are up on Facebook. What is that?
I'm thirsty.
Switch.
Somebody's thirsty.
I don't know if we're supposed to go to. If I'm supposed to click YouTube. If I'm supposed to go. Oh, okay, it is not live on YouTube. All right.
So much effort.
I think everything's. What's up? That's so much effort. Hearing my background. Got that. All right, that I have confirmed. That's 3 minutes after. Good evening. Project Refit is going live. We are here 3 times a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Mondays and Fridays are live streamed. Wednesdays is not. We are here for first responders, veterans, and police officers. Please join us.
Definitely need to work on the used car salesman pitch.
Oh, I know. Absolutely. I did it pretty good the other night, and this tonight is just like I had too many windows up, and it's not all the way there. Probably should have waited.
Are you happy clicking?
I was happy clicking. I'm clicking happy, you hear.
hopefully by the end of next week, I'll be
Yeah.
able to use a computer
What?
instead of do it on my cell phone.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I can't, being wheelchair bound in a quad, carpet is the enemy.
Yes, it is.
And my computer is set up in a room filled with carpet. So I talked to a friend who's going to rip out the carpet and lay down the laminate planking.
Right.
And then I got a brand new computer to be put together, still in the box, to
cool.
do it all upright.
Nice.
And yeah, today is a absolutely amazing, great day. I got a VA award letter that says they found a clear and unmistakable error. And after review, it was found to be in my benefit.
Oh.
Now, being in my benefit, you know, that's okay, cool. The big deal would be the claim date, right?
Right.
Right. So if I told you the claim was September 08.
Right.
Yeah, and they just figured it out.
Wow.
But yay! Now they need to hurry up with the whole audit shit. Maybe I can get all the carpet ripped out of my house. Because not being able to do it yourself sucks.
I wish I was there closer. I would kind of do it for you. It's too easy.
Yeah, keep rubbing it in, fucktard. Sorry.
I mean, it's too easy for me to help if I was there close. That's my bad. It's too easy. just
Sorry.
just get out of your chair, man, and do it yourself. What are you talking about?
Oh no, see, if everybody knew what I did today, they would probably get on to me.
Oh, what'd you do? Did you like crawl through your house on your elbows? Do the low
No,
crawl?
so I had some stuff delivered today,
Yeah,
and I live on 5.26 acres.
that's so beautiful.
Okay. Now there's a 25-foot easement that goes straight through the center of it. And my house is off a half moon off that 25-foot easement.
Right.
Right. So when you get large quantity of stuff or large items delivered, they deliver to the mailbox.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So they brought the pallet to the bottom of the half moon down the hill. Yeah, I took my action track chair and repelling rope and drug that shit up the hill and put it in my garage.
What? That's insane.
No, I wanted my stuff. The repelling rope, all I did was the repelling ropes attached to my power chair, and I lassoed the pallet jack and drug that shit up the hill.
Wow.
I don't exactly have neighbors, so got to figure out ways to do it yourself. And if anybody caught a photo of that or saw it on video, I would be getting yelled at.
Right.
Yeah, the ass end of the chair was picking up because the pallet was trying to drag me down the hill. It's like 300-400 pounds.
Wow. That's amazing.
The repelling ropes rated at 850. and the power chair can tow 1,200.
Oh, yeah.
So a $400 pallet and pallet jack, no problem. All you have to do is pay attention to the tipping. All I did was go backwards up the hill and drug that shit with me. Hey, if you've been around a flight line and tie down aircraft ropes, you know how to lasso shit.
It's true. Sorry, I'm trying to get other people to.
Yeah, don't make them sit in the waiting room.
I'm listening to you. I'm just trying to get them to. No, I don't have anybody in the waiting room right now. I'm just making sure, like, I mean, you were able to come in, so I don't know why, if there's anybody else that's not able to get in.
I
Normally we have more
know-
people. We normally have
Yeah.
more people, but
Yeah,
by now.
give it a little bit. Hell, send Bruno a message. See
No.
if he's okay.
He's fine. He's doing a Comic-Con this evening.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
As long as somebody checks on him and lets you know where he's at.
Yep. That's why I'm
The
doing.
whole ER shit with him is.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
I'm doing this tonight, and the fact that I'm trying to like take over Fridays, do Fridays more often actually, so he's not always tied down to this. So he can do things on Friday nights. Fridays is something I can commit to though, because I don't have anything the next morning. It's just really hard for me during the week to when I have to get up at like 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, you got that 4-letter word thing called work, don't you?
I do.
See, I would love to go back to work, but they won't let me.
Yeah.
Hell, I say I'm medically retired, but officially, according to the certificate, I'm just straight retired.
Right.
And yeah, everybody talks about being on disability and stuff. Yeah. I'd rather go back to work. I did get out and get a couple of part-time jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, file clerk and runner, and I did karaoke for a while. I never suggest doing that.
That doesn't sound very much fun.
Well, it was fun, but then there's unfortunately, if you have a significant other,
right,
it never works out.
So
Your whole job is to be the center of the party.
True.
Yeah. If now a married person can pull it off, a dating person cannot pull it off.
No.
And I haven't been married since 2007.
Let's go look at the link over here. Oop. Let's see. Copy. Link. Send a text message.
Now, are you big into computers at all?
It depends on what it is. I'm
hardware, not software.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not very good at the software aspect, but I can fling some hardware together.
Okay. Do you know? So I just got new motherboard and got an SSD chip.
Okay.
2 terabytes.
Oh, that's nice. What's the? Go ahead.
I was going to say, what are your feelings about it?
I think it's good. 2 terabytes is actually for SSD card is pretty big. It depends on the see if I don't say this. I'm gonna say something stupid while I'm live.
I'm using it for what I'm using it for. It needs a space.
Yeah. So I have like a, what is it? Three terabyte hard drive, but I have a 500 and is it 550? Maybe it's just 5. I can't remember. Yeah, I think it's 550. SSD, and that's plenty for what I need. You have that for like your startup and
Yeah, your operating
and
system,
your games, and like if you want just the things that you need to operate. So like say you're doing video editing, your 2 terabyte SSD card is actually what you probably want for that. But then
I've
also
got the 2 terabyte SSD, and then I've got twin 8 terabyte HHDs.
Yeah, that's exactly, you got it totally set up for what you need.
Yeah, because I'm doing audio and video rendering and editing. So
Right. Okay.
My buddy's coming by next weekend to put the stuff together. I have Windows 10 brand new in the box. I don't trust my hands to try and put the shit together.
Yeah.
And I'm very interested to see how quick the thing is.
Yeah, no, it should be fun.
Yeah, I went a little overboard.
Never go overboard.
i9 with 64 gigs of RAM.
Oh, I wish I could go overboard a little more. Did you just stick with the graphics card in the computer, or what do you have for a graphics card?
I'm sticking with what's on board.
Okay.
I don't need the video so much with it's software rendering.
No, I don't know. Actually, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna give you.
Don't give it to me. I'm on a phone.
Oh no! Oh, that's right. Never mind. I can't. All right, John, get on. John, I'm waiting on John to get on. I'll give him co-host, and then he can help. Once I get somebody to do co-hosting, honey, I can. That's able to.
After next weekend, I can.
Okay. Just you. She can sit on. She can lay in our bed. She can lay in our bed until you get her a steamer, and then I'll do the sheets. Bedtime. Or the little one breaks.
But no, I figured I'm putting twin 22-inch monitors to it.
Ooh, if you have money to spare, instead of doing the twin,
I've already got them.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, I've got twin 27s on one computer, twin 22s for the other.
Nice.
Yeah, the 27s are going on my AMD computer, the Intel computers for audio.
Nice. Let's see. What's this? Yeah, so it's a Samsung. It's a 49-inch Samsung monitor.
Yeah,
that would be one of my preferences. It's set up, and I think it does. I think it has a 260. I cannot remember what it is, but I think it's 260 hertz refresh rate, because the one I have right now is a 144, which is really nice. But
see,
it starts
I split the two and run multi-programs.
Yeah.
So I run the twin 27. They're curved screen 27s.
Okay.
So it works.
Yeah.
The 22s are flat screens,
Mhm.
and those go right above a console that I have.
Okay.
that has twin 27-inch monitors mounting it into a desktop that are touchscreen.
Okay.
But it's a
Very cool.
control surface. It's only for audio.
Nice. That's cool. That's really good for audio, for having the
I
touch
went-
screen.
I went to the Art Institute of Las Vegas for my bachelor's degree in audio production
Very, very
and
nice.
didn't complete the course. I missed 3 classes. My bad.
Oh.
Hey, just by name,
Yeah.
I personally, the classes, no, I couldn't sell. I don't have the memory to be able to sell myself. And it's portfolio prep, portfolio show, and marketing.
Okay.
I couldn't pass those. I can't lie. Can't remember what the hell I was supposed to say.
Not sure why.
I almost feel like I offended everybody and they're all staying away.
Nah, it's not it at all. If it's anything, I set something up wrong and they can't get in, but that doesn't make sense if you were able to get in.
Or it's a Friday, the
Nobody
13th, and they're out doing their own damn thing before lockdowns, martial law.
Oh, when's that?
Oh, who the hell knows? I was joking.
Oh, okay.
Come on now. I'm still waiting for Snake Plissken to make an escape from either LA or New York.
Oh man.
Hey, if you look at the news over the past 24 months, don't say anything political or anything governmental. But if you look at the news and compare it to Kurt Russell action movies, it's coming close. But Kurt Russell action movies from the 80s and 90s. When do we get to watch Delta Force happen? I'm waiting for Chuck Norris.
Right. I'd vote for
Hey,
him.
according to all the memes, the man could give a look and we'd have world peace. All they have to do is offend him.
There we go. Okay, somebody else got in, so I know it's working.
And the winner is
Yeah.
Eddie's.
Well, it works.
Bed, rest. I mean, wait.
Next thing you hear, friendliness, rest position, move.
He's definitely doing the back lean and rest.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I'm trying to recover.
Uh-oh.
What'd you do?
Nothing. Just feeling a little under the weather. Feel like so. Just taking it easy.
Did you get COVID?
I don't know.
Come on, Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy. Work.
Well, you look like you did a
There we
12
go.
miler.
Yeah. No. Apparently, if you test negative from COVID, though, they just keep testing you until they finally get a positive test. Because I've taken 3 this week already.
Jeez.
We'll get it
Oh,
right one of
goodness.
these times.
Yeah, exactly.
Give me that dirty stick. We'll do it again.
Yep.
I told you it was a Kurt Russell movie do-over.
Hey, Jimmy. How you doing?
Steal the gold.
Jimmy.
It's like when somebody punches your time card for you at work. The system shows you're here, but you're really not.
Right. Are you
Lena, your steamer is ready.
Anthony, are you good if I give you co-host? Are you good to let people in or just for 5 minutes while I it's gonna help my wife do something?
Yeah.
Lena. Hey, your steamer.
Second. Send a text out before I do this. Okay. This more and I want the light beard for co-host. There we go. All right, I'll be right back, guys.
It's a good way not to get murdered. Go do what your wife tells you.
Indeed.
Run quickly. Save yourself. So how are you doing, Top?
Other than being under the weather,
Well, yeah, beyond the normal.
I'm doing okay. I was closing out a heavy summer and got the house closed up about a month ago and did a lot of sort of build outs in the house, and then we just had a bunch of other sort of happenings, so it was pretty solid all the way through. And then finally time to come to work again, and because they started showing up in the office again, and then my wife's school starts here in the next week or so trying to get back into swing of things, and all of a sudden, bam, it's like my body shut down on me. So
Drink water, drive on.
yep, that's all I have, water and Motrin. I know nothing else.
Just don't do it. You'll end up like me.
Ugh.
I was supposed to have a CMP exam on the 10th. They called me on the 9th to cancel.
What exam?
Compensation and pension exam?
Oh,
Yeah. The
Is it-
VBA is trying to correct themselves. They got caught. It's quite funny.
what were they missing?
A lot. I got med board I got partial med board in South Korea and was sent back to Fort Lewis for them to complete it. And instead, they apparently just went, nope, you're good. And yeah, screwed everything up. Sent paperwork to Veterans Benefits Administration, and well, come to find out, the VSOs that I went to back then fucked it up then too. They just went along with it.
So there's a time frame in there that you didn't get any compensation?
Well, it was improperly done. Hell, my medical retirement was screwed up. I was put on TDRL for 5 years. They literally kept me on it the maximum amount of time they were allowed to do it without any medical exams by them, the medical review. that they're supposed to do. Yeah, they never did it.
And that
They just
changed.
sent, at the end, they sent me a retirement certificate
And that changes
saying,
compensation.
well, if they'd sent the proper diagnoses over,
Yeah.
yeah, instead of sending over question marks. They screwed up a lot of shit. I have a black void on the brain, documentation, medical records saying TBI from 03. Yet they went, oh, head injury, not service connected. That kind of fucked me out of some benefits.
So there's things now that you can't get covered at the VA, is what you're saying.
Well, no, the VHA, that's a different department. I'm 100%. But the 100% started in 2010. Didn't start in 08 when it was supposed to. It's they're fucked up records in accounting. I've just been stuck in the house for going on 2 years now with a lot of records and a lot of free time and a highlighter. And they started that whole VA complaint line, White House VA complaint line. That thing is amazing.
And he lives yet another day.
Yes.
So there he was, inverted.
I saw a little video. You know Anthony Mackie? He plays the Falcon on the Marvel stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The new Captain America.
Yeah.
He was on a talk show. I want to say it was Wendy Williams' talk show. But anyway, so he was on a talk show and it was a female host. And she's like, so, you know, how do you expect a woman to react if you want a sandwich? And he's like, well, she better make me a sandwich. So, of course, you know, the entire audience was like, oh, you know, like, oh, you pig. You know? And he says, whoa, let me explain. He said, if we're out on a date and somebody comes at you sideways and starts to talk to you, you know, from the side or whatever, you expect me to step in, right? And protect you and stand up for you. And she's like, yeah. And he's like, okay. And while we're going on this date, how would you feel if I said, let's go Dutch? And she would be like, oh, no, not at all. And he said, okay. And he said, and if we were walking out to the car and I didn't open the car door, she's like, oh, you better open the door. And he's like, exactly. So when I want a sandwich, go make me a sandwich.
I'm not going to try that.
See, you mentioned sandwich and Jimmy popped up.
Yeah. But I thought that's fair, you know, because, yeah, there are things that are expected of me. Let's bring your wife into this conversation.
Oh, maybe it's fine.
Yeah.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
We're going there.
Hold on. She's still putting away the little one. She can't join the conversation yet.
Oh.
They have something to ask you.
Where's your wife?
Out. She's probably out of the house. That's why he asked the question.
She's at a Bunko game.
When you get done tucking her in.
I had to look up Bunko to see what Bunko was.
Huh? Okay, you're gonna have to ask him. I'll unplug it. You're gonna have to ask her the question though.
Okay.
Heads up.
Hold on.
Man, you're trying to get someone shot. How's it going, Jimmy?
You turn off.
Well, the only one within striking range is James. So I feel safe.
Pretty much.
Oh, is that
Jimmy,
her?
can you hear us?
There we go.
Hi, how are you? So
My wife, Valerie.
we get very comfortable in this room because it's all guys, right? But it's not fair for us to only carry aside one side of the conversation all the time, without making sure that we're doing things the appropriate way. So I saw this video and wanted to know your take on it. And the video was, Anthony Mackie. He's he plays the Falcon on the Marvel movies. He's the new Captain America guy.
No,
Oh, okay.
She didn't keep up with that guy.
Oh, okay.
sorry.
So yeah, no worries. So he's an actor in the Marvel movies. There's a new show out. He's actually the new Captain America, all this stuff or whatever. But anyway, if I were a female, I would say he was actually pretty cute, nice looking guy, right?
Do I need to Google him?
Yeah, you would like him.
He's definitely way better looking than James, I can tell you that. So, but anyway.
Okay, so if I Google
Especially when he takes his shirt off.
Yeah,
new
exactly.
Captain America, new Captain America actor, Anthony Mackie.
Yeah,
What was that guy's name? What was the old Captain America?
Chris Evans.
He was hot.
Yeah, he's hot too.
Yeah, we all
Is
think
that the new guy that they're
Yeah.
talking about?
the white guy, right?
The black guy. Yeah.
No, the black guy. That's what I
Oh,
thought. It was
that's
the black
not
guy.
him then. Okay, let's.
And as of this morning, Captain Carter took over for him.
You said Anthony Mackie. Let me just type that in. Oh, there's a black guy. Oh, what else has he been in? Have I
I don't know
seen
for
anything
sure.
else with him?
Yeah, maybe.
Probably. Yeah, he's pretty versatile. Like he's out there in quite a bit.
Yeah, I like he play. He's just a good actor. He does really
He
well.
is. Yeah, he is.
Okay. Anyways,
Okay, so
get to your point.
what's the question here?
So he was on a talk show. I think it was Wendy Williams' talk show or something like that. It was a female host, right? And so she had asked him the question, like, well, if you want a sandwich, and you want to ask the lady to make you a sandwich, what happens? And he said, well, she better go make the sandwich. And of course, yeah, just like that, everybody's head went sideways, like, oh, don't do that, right? But he said, hold on. He said, let's just imagine we're on a date, right? And we're walking along the sidewalk and somebody comes out of the side of their mouth talking trash or whatever. You expect me to stand up, pop them in the mouth or whatever, right? At least stand up for you. And she's like, yeah. And he said, okay. While heading to this dinner, if I asked you, hey, let's go Dutch, she's like, oh, no, that's not going to work. Okay. And then if I don't open the car door for you on the way to dinner, and she said, well, you better open the car door. I'm going to tell you to open the car door. He said, okay. So in that case, least you could do is make a sandwich.
Okay, so that's expectations.
Right.
Okay.
So in that sense, I was just curious, one, since we had James in this conversation, if you were going to put him in a headlock, I just thought it'd be funny. But two, what's your perspective on this?
Oh gosh, that's a complicated question.
It is.
Way to throw me in at the deep end.
I know.
That's totally expectations though, right? Because like you said, if a woman's gonna expect a guy to punch someone for making a derogatory comment to the girl, then the least she can do is support him for making a sandwich. But I think it's the attitude behind it and the trust aspect of it. Like if I trust James enough to knock someone out who's gonna, make a derogatory comment to me, then he's gonna trust me to make a sandwich, not because his girl make me a sandwich comment is rude, just because it's like if we have the relationship where it's just like, yeah, I'd be happy to do that for you, and he knows that, I think am I making any sense?
I'm
No,
hungry.
I think it's very well said. I think that's absolutely good. A good way to put it.
Like I think it's kind of what you expect from the other person, and how the relationship is set up with trust, that if I trust him enough to defend me and take care of me, then he's going to trust me enough to make him a sandwich.
Sure.
Like we can do that balance. And I think that's a fair balance of whatever. Would you agree, James?
He's going to agree with anything you say. It's his job.
It doesn't happen 100% of the time. I can tell you, I've been married 16 and a half years now, and there has not been complete agreement all those times.
Tell us a time of when he came out a little sideways and you had to put him back in his place.
Oh gosh. A specific time. It's one of those things where I'm like, oh, it happens all the time. But when I have to think of a specific one, it's like, oh, I think mostly those kind of things comes up. Just that's when's the time when like we weren't in a complete agreement on something.
Like always. I just say yes, ma'am.
More specifically, when's the time that he came at you and you had to set him straight?
All the time. What?
I think, you know what, the house looks really messy from this
And
angle.
see, this is what she's starting to notice. We just don't
In
care.
real life. Anyways, I think most often we end up on something like that in parenting. I think that's the area of life where we end up hitting things at different angles.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yeah, I'd say parenting.
Other
parenting
areas
is
of life,
definitely- Yep.
we agree more.
Parenting is the
But I
least.
think parenting, just how to tackle something where I guess even last night, for example, we were putting our youngest 9-year-old daughter to bed, and she hadn't been with us for 2 nights, and she was completely overtired, completely overstimulated. A friend had taken her to one play gym and then to a ninja play gym, and she was sore all over, overtired, overstimulated, and she was just falling apart. And so James tackled that with, go to bed, I'm done, go to bed. You know,
Well,
as a dad, he realizes she needs sleep.
No, you back
And
up so my patience was there.
Hey, hold on. This is her story.
I know, but I need.
No.
I need to set her,
you
I need to set her
down.
straight first
He
because it
just
makes
shut
me
you
look. It makes me
down.
know. You see his smile.
Oh.
He knows what he's doing. He knows.
I love it.
Thanks, Anthony.
I love it. Anthony, my new best friend.
I was
did-
patient with her and
He
everything.
was patient for a while. We both gave
But-
her snuggles for a while, and then it hit the point where like,
She
girl,
was-
go to
It
bed.
was really a lot of whining. It was at that point it went from, and I took care of her needs. I gave her hugs. I did all that stuff, and then it was like, I'm just gonna keep whining because I can.
Because
And then
she's
that was where
overtired.
my cutoff was. I was like, okay, the cutoff for whining is here.
But that was an
Anyways,
area where
there
we
you go.
disagreed, because at that point, that attitude, in my view, is not going to help her. That's going to make it worse, and that's not. So that was an
Depends on how you
area where
train
we
them.
were both like, I disagree when they're that young. So there you go. You're getting an insight into our parenting differences when children are broken now, that I tend to give more grace and help them along, and he tends to just be like, done, here's the limit.
And I'm giving her a hard time because she's mostly very, very much right in this department.
Because it doesn't help to just talk about.
So
Different
quick
things
question
like
for
that
you
are-
then, James.
yeah.
If you know she's typically right in this department, then how many times do you reach out for that resource versus just cut it off?
Oh, I want to hear this
I
answer.
actually do rely on her mostly to do that.
Oh.
And she's like, no, you don't. No, I do.
I think if we're being totally straight honest, I think it depends on where you're at emotionally.
That's true.
I think if you're at a clear-headed, calm emotional place, you'll totally reach out. I think you do that often.
Yeah.
But if you are in physical pain, if you are overwhelmed emotionally and overloaded mentally, then you just have a lot less bandwidth to reach out
Yeah, that's true.
for that help. So I think it really depends on where you are in a really honest, brutally honest answer.
Yep.
I think this has been really good for us. I feel so much more spiritually endowed now.
See, we should have a night where all of those of us that are married let our wives come in and sit with us. Do you know how entertaining that would be for a live stream?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know how
Is this live
many
stream?
people this is.
Oh my.
I don't know how many people
Hi,
would
world.
still be married after the event. But
No, this is probably, you probably got like a few married couples watching right now going, wait a minute, let me tag in because I got something to say.
yeah,
But-
I'm watching the chat over here, seeing if anybody plugs in on Facebook. Nobody's-
My wife is a conversationalist. She would probably just cut my feed and take over.
So you're saying you and your
These are
wife
dangerous games. Dangerous games.
She's standing right here, by the way.
Hello from off screen. No,
Oh.
I do this.
She has her mask on because I'm under the
Oh.
weather.
Oh, like
I know.
Yeah.
I didn't see cucumbers on her eyes though.
No, hello.
Actually, I'm not supposed to even like come this close to him, but I've been downstairs like all day.
Oh.
Give her a minute, honey.
So,
But, and then we also read an article, I think it was yesterday, as a matter of fact, or day before yesterday. Anyway, it said that the top 4 topics that a couple should talk about prior to marriage. Number 1 was finances.
sure,
2 minutes.
Number 2 was the children.
sure,
Number 3 was religion. I
sure.
think.
Yeah,
I'm
religion.
surprised that was 3 and not 2, but okay.
Yeah. And number 4 was the in-laws.
Oh, yeah.
Good point.
So I personally didn't think I believe the in-laws should be part of the discussion, but I didn't know if it held up to number 4. But then I thought back and I was thinking back to like some of the like my daughter's boyfriends, some of the guys in the neighborhood that I live in now, whatever, who are living with their parents into their late 20s, you know, that this is a more common thing that, you know, people live with their parents for so long nowadays
Sure.
that the in-law topic has to be a little bit higher up on the scale.
Sure. Although for James and I, we've kind of lucked out that neither of us have parents who are overbearing in our lives or have, necessity. We have really healthy boundaries with both of our parents. So that hasn't been an issue where we've really had to,
Yeah.
There are instances where they're really overbearing mother-in-laws or, crazy father-in-laws that really make it difficult. We really haven't had that discussion. And for the most part-ish, James and I are kind of on the same page with finances, I think. And with religion, we're mostly on the same page. But I think it's that parenting thing. Like I don't know how much of his story he's shared, but he grew up in a very different home than I did. So at each stage that the children are at.
Well, I hope so. It'd be a little weird if you guys grew up in the same home, like a brother, sister, cousin thing or something.
None of that.
Super weird.
So I think that's really the biggest area. That and just like how we use time, if that makes sense,
Yeah.
I think those are the biggest issues that
Like she sits around cleaning or sits around reading books and doing things like that, and I clean guns and sharpen knives. I mean,
I better not comment on that
I know, because that's not what happens.
because then I might really put him in a headlock.
I waste
Here's-
time by playing video games and
Yeah. Well,
That's more honest.
the best part of a relationship is not being exactly like your spouse, because I don't know what I would have done if I would have had to marry myself. I mean, I am a good looking fella, but I'm saying I don't know what I'd have to do if I wanted to marry myself. So I find everything in my wife that complements what I cannot do or what I don't do well or whatever. So
Yeah.
so I see it more of a compliment more than a match, so to speak. I don't know if that's what makes sense.
I think
No,
it makes
that's-
complete
yep,
sense. I think that's
100%.
how it works when it's the best. And even in that example that I gave earlier for last night, putting our daughter to bed where James was ready to be
Yep.
done, go to bed child, and I was giving grace. That's an area where we end up, well, yeah, I mean, we didn't fight over it or anything. It was just a difference that we had to come to. But like, even in that, there's a time and a place for be done. This is not the time. And there's a place for the more gracious attitude towards the children. So like you're saying, we kind of complement each other in that, and kind of it ends up coming to a midpoint that's probably more healthy than either one of us on our own. So I think you're right that when marriage works best, it's more of a complementary thing than a agree on everything, be the same on everything. Because you're right, that wouldn't work either.
Hey, Cedric.
But speaking of that youngest one, this is great, but I've got to go kiss her goodnight and say goodnight. So
Of course.
all y'all.
Yeah. Thanks for helping us out.
Okay.
Jimmy Dean, I saw your shirt. Do you have a profile on the app? You should look me up on the app and befriend me. I only have like 2 friends. I'm trying to find a third.
Which app? Which app?
The one on his shirt.
No, I didn't see the app. I didn't see a shirt.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I haven't done anything with them in some time.
Mm.
I got this shirt like years ago. I was
Oh, okay.
living a couple houses before this one. I just haven't. This one I have time and wasn't better in shape to do so.
Lost.
Let us see your tits.
Yeah. Not leaving until you do.
Need to like change something because this thing's like lagging.
What's up with the slow internet, bro?
No, it's not the internet. It's my computer sucks.
Oh, put it
Usually on
on.
my phone or my iPad.
You can't have it in battery saver mode.
That's really not going to change nothing. This computer sucks
What the hell? It
like
seems
that.
like you're
It's just a
being
little
out-
laptop.
I'm on a tablet right now.
You at work?
No, I'm laying in bed like old Tony down there.
We lost Jeremy.
Did you get fired, Cedric?
I wish. Then I can get unemployment.
Why aren't you at work?
It's Friday, bro. It's time. I needed a vacation.
Friday.
I need a vacation.
You ain't got a job.
I
That's right.
got fired on my day off for stealing boxes.
For
Trying to
that
make the
box?
clubhouse.
It looks, turn your head to the side again. Like, no, lay back down like you were. No, lay back down like you were.
Why?
Just do it.
Yeah, just do it, dude.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah, there you go. Now look up just a little bit. Turn your head. Look up just a little bit. Right there. Tilt your head back. Pucker your lips. Pucker your lips. Pucker your lips.
It's stupid. No, I'm not doing that.
Dang it.
Just took like a screenshot.
I was gonna try to do that.
Ah,
I was gonna try to get a screenshot. Dude, you looked like you were making out with yourself. with your background picture. It was great.
That's the most action he's had in months.
Yeah.
I'm not into weird incest.
If
Weird
I can
incest
learn how to
is-
time travel, I would probably make out with myself too. But the question is, would you rather make out with your past self or your future self?
Past.
Ah,
Yeah, probably passed.
Because that was real good years ago.
Not so good anymore, are we?
No.
It's fading.
I still look the same from about 12 years ago. Maybe a little bit heavier. Be worse. Less clean shaven.
yeah.
What's up, fellers?
It's been a fun night so far. We've
has
had
been.
guest speakers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard the wife stepped in.
I figured that's why you were getting on. And you're like, ooh, I want to watch James's wife.
Yeah.
I was trying to get him punched. It didn't work. She must be she's very compassionate toward him.
Yeah, I was gonna see if she liked milk duds. Yeah, you like chocolate. All women like chocolate.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she does.
See? Not that white stuff. That white stuff is not real chocolate. Yep. It's not. White. There's no such thing as white chocolate.
Yeah, she said she tried chocolate once, but it melted in her hands. And then she got the white stuff and it stayed hard. So
No.
The
white stuff was
I'm gonna have to remember that one.
that's not. That's terrible. It's all about the initial inspection of the chocolate.
Hey, tonight's going to be Project Porno, not Refit.
yeah, I'm just trying to promote my fans page or whatever.
You look like you're feeling better.
No, this is how I've always felt. It's never been that shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look
Because
like you
we're all
did
here.
in Alaska, bro.
I look like I did in Alaska?
Yeah.
No, shit, I felt good up there.
a lot of napping. You gonna take a
That-
nap?
Yeah, well, that's just because I'm old. Old people nap. That's what we do.
Yeah.
So you're saying there's an app for this?
Yeah.
RWB?
Yeah, you can keep up on the events in the area. Kind of, just kind of stay plugged in, and it depends on how active the chapter is.
Right. Yeah, I need to change chapters actually because I can't remember if I'm still part of like Fredericksburg or the Shenandoah Valley or something.
I met a guy out of Fredericksburg chapter, as a matter of fact, when I was when we were at the Spartan race in Colorado.
Oh shit! Small world.
Yeah.
What is it? What's the app called? Oh,
OnlyFans.
RWR.
RWB, Team RWB. Yeah. No, OnlyFans is something else. Myfans.com or something. My
Oh,
fans
you got one too?
Team RWB.
Myfanspage dot something. Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, it's not OnlyFans?
I can't. Honestly, I
see
can't.
naked people. I see naked people.
You can't see that.
Hold on.
Yeah,
I'm on my phone. Everything's so small. It's like, it's what she said.
Oh, really?
Everything looks like a snack.
it's like hiking and rucking.
Hiking, rucking stuff.
Yeah.
Just because we hate running now.
I like it. Yeah.
There's still some groups out there that stay running all the time.
Yeah, they can have that. I'll ruck all day.
Yeah, that's mostly what we do here in SoCal areas is mostly rucking. They do. Some people will put together some yoga classes. My chapter is out right now. As a matter of fact, we do one Red Friday every month, where we just get together at like I think they're at Rock and Brews tonight, but we just kind of get together just to kind of socialize. Last month we went to Hangar 24 Brewery and they had a band out there, and so yeah, just to get together and just kind of get out.
Nice. Is that a beer?
Yes.
They have.
Little special edition.
Oh, the Yingling. Yeah, I've got a few cans of those too out here in California. By the way, I had to have them shipped.
Why? Because they outlaw.
Yingling. Yeah,
Yinglings?
California has no idea what a Yingling is. They're communists.
I was about to say they probably it's probably on a banned list or something.
Right.
That's imported. You can't have imported beer.
Because they're jealous.
Yeah. Yep.
I love some Yingling.
Yeah.
Beer is gross, bro. If you're gonna drink something real. I mean, drinking that piss water. I got that too, But I need an old fashioned to burn out whatever you got going on. For vitamin C. Yeah, that's what today's drink of choice is. Yeah, I could put you something. I could put you a splash of that white sauce in that for something special. Oh yeah, a little yogurt shake, vitamin C yogurt shake. It's like a duck part, but better. Terrible. Bad joke. What was that? Somebody said I woke up this morning to a surprise blowjob. He said that's the last time I fall asleep on a train with my mouth open.
Oh.
Wow. Wow.
Gosh, that's harsh.
Wow. I'm
Sounds
glad
like,
we ain't got no train stations up here.
sounds like Europe.
Wow.
It's like something that would happen.
In
here.
other news, Alaska has 3 active volcanoes right now.
Oh, yeah?
Fire, baby.
Really?
Yeah. In Aleutians.
All right.
We pumping out that smoke, baby. Global warming at its best.
Let's say. All right. Uh-oh.
We lost Jimmy.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. All right, I'm coming. Admit.
That's what she said. We're pumping out. We're pumping out smoke.
We're full of it. We're full of it tonight.
Either that or all right, fine. I'm coming. As long as she goes before you do, then you're good.
To his phone.
Is this the office space? This is not the garage.
He just says
basement.
Is that? Oh, it looks good. No delay this time.
There ain't nothing here, man.
Well, are you gonna make this your man cave? What is it gonna be? It's a basement.
Yeah, gonna do some couple pieces of workout equipment over here. Take out all the carpet, do reflooring pretty much in the whole thing, and then a bar over here. Well, shit.
Paint the walls army green.
Ain't shit in here. Just to let you know.
He's gonna paint it engineer red. You got windows in your basement, bro. That's not a basement.
So here's the stairs coming down. It's a basement, damn it. Part of it's underground. So stairs. Then you come down here. This area right here is gonna be like the workout area. Gonna get a couple pieces of equipment.
Wait, go back to the mirror. Let's see those legs.
Suck it. Back door, and then I'm gonna put a bar in over in this area, and then this is gonna be a mount fucking TV, furniture, whatever.
Did you see my bar?
No. Storage, full bathroom.
Under quarantine yourself.
I can make this into a room. I just got to do some
Finishing.
wall work, but like all this back part of the basement's underground.
Nice.
Hey, I will make that room into the workout room. That way it stays cool and it doesn't get hot.
Oh, it's freaking cool. It's definitely cool down here.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Yeah, I like how you got it all set up.
If everybody's showing off their fancy houses, fuck y'all. I'm poor, man. I live in a trailer park in the middle of the wood.
So this is the this is the back bar that I finished.
Ooh. Look at that. Is that a meerkat?
A meerkat. What?
He's talking about
Jimmy had a meerkat.
So I had cabinets, and I put the
Butcher block.
butcher block, yeah, for the countertop,
Yeah, buddy.
and then I've got piping for the shelves.
Yep.
All the way up.
Looks like my pipe.
Actually, yeah. I mean, I said, give me the Cedric, and they said, okay, got you.
Yep.
And then, so this is the rest of it. But anyway, tomorrow afternoon, the shuffleboard's coming. That's going to go along that back wall. So the shuffleboard's getting delivered tomorrow, and then in the next week or 2 weeks, I'm going to have the bar top, the L shape, come out from the wall there and go 6 foot this way. So that way I could have the full bar stools and everything else for the sports bar. Yeah. So I'll have the sports bar on one side, shuffleboard on the back wall over here, and then just the bar table. So it'll basically be just a full bar.
You got to put the new Captain America picture on the wall.
Anthony Mackie.
Yep.
Put him right in the center, right there.
In space.
That'd be cool. Jimmy, then you gonna get a big blow up of the meerkat and put it on your wall?
That's my baby right there. So bad boy.
It's a meerkat, right?
That's the first. That's Mark 1 Husky.
I think I tested the Husky. Was it 2005? 4?
Before.
Yeah, I operated one of those. A 1-seater, right?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Once. Did they make anything bigger?
I think they did make a 2-seater eventually.
Oh yeah, they
They
did.
did.
I seen one at a freaking Army Association freaking convention.
Yeah,
I got in
they
that
had-
thing and I was like, what the hell is this shit?
You gotta have a partner, bro.
No.
You gotta share each other's part.
Your partner's that machine itself.
They had a double in one of our convoys.
Oh wow.
The big was a really big one that it was on. They had that. They had the 1-seater, and then they had the 2-seater. 2-seater was behind the one, like behind the 2-seater.
It's hard enough having one of us just in one thing, just let alone 2 people.
You remember the RG-31s?
Yes.
You remember how tight those things were?
Yes.
Yeah. And you guys thought strikers were bad.
I like the Striker too. That was a nice vehicle.
Yeah.
I hate the striker.
Nothing like going 60 miles an hour over the dunes.
I don't like people's knees in my crotch while we're sitting in the chair.
I rode in one of those for what's that place out there? Irwin, whatever.
So,
Yeah.
so are you guys gonna weigh in on the loss of Kandahar and Bagram?
Why?
Why? Because it was a waste of fucking time.
Yeah, but
Billions of dollars, hundreds of lives. I kind of feel like I'm a little bit cheated, but you know.
I mean, it's not anything different than Iraq. So
Yeah, but we was hoping another leader would take over in Iraq. And It's the leader never came, or the leader never presented itself. So destabilization of a nation just never recovered really.
Yep. Now we're sending 3,000 more back in to get people out.
Are we?
Yeah. Yeah.
Since
All
you're
over the news lately. And then they're blowing it up.
Distraction.
They got, I mean, James, this is live, so I'm not getting details on that, but
oh, on what I just sent you.
a lot of shit going on at work with this. It's a big deal.
Did you see the message I sent you?
No.
It's on there.
It was a picture
Picture.
of some legs in the mirror in
Oh,
a basement.
no, I'm not.
You're like, hell no.
No. No. They're not looking for TPCs anyway.
Yeah, I didn't think so, but
Not yet, anyway. But
what love?
I wouldn't, no way. I got too much going on. I'm actually, we just had an appointment the other day and we should be starting the process to bring up a little Jimmy.
Yeah, popping a little bun in the oven.
Yeah.
Good for you, man. Good for you.
Yeah, it's going to be a process. So, to say the least, we got a lot of things we got to do.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun. I mean, once you open that door, they're gonna keep coming out.
No, not the way we got to do it. No way. Or we would have had kids like years ago. We've been married like 13 years.
Yeah, and it's Friday the 13th. So
Yeah,
you get your ass in there and you put those little soldiers to work.
it's not happening. That's what I'm saying. That way, we have to make a kid very expensively.
Yeah, I had a friend. They had a kid. Well, they couldn't have a kid, and I think they said they paid $37,000 for the first kid.
Yep.
So, but
Great.
after that, the door is open. So they've been popping kids out ever since.
Nope. Can do one or two, and that's it.
Yeah, it's gonna end up being 6 or 7. It's okay.
No, it definitely is not.
I hear the government's giving checks for kids, so at least until December.
I'm not one of those go-getters that get the benefits like that.
If you get a kid, and it's between now and I guess last month and up until December, you guys are gonna be getting a check in the mail or in the bank account.
Shit, no, it ain't gonna be that soon, man.
Get a couple refugee kids.
All right.
Yeah, but you can get kids with receipts and return them. You can't do that? I thought that was a thing.
Oh,
You ever seen Problem Child? That's a classic, man. Problem Child is a classic.
Those parents that find out about the fire station for the first time. Wait a minute, you could just drop them off, no questions asked.
Yep.
I'll be right back.
right.
Just drop them off with a poopy diaper and they'll return them. Like, man, this kid, I don't know what this kid was eating. Sounds like a kid was eating dog food or something.
I tried it once. They said it doesn't count after they turn 18. And I was like, I want it out of my freaking house.
Yeah. But it's so cute. It was cute at one point.
Right.
It's just like my dog. It's like, oh, bro, you too big. What happened to you, brother?
Time to trade him in.
Trade him in. It's like breathing in my face.
Oh man.
Got hot breath.
Yeah, when your dog can forcefully hump you and you can't do anything about it because of the size of it.
He never did that to me. He's probably done it to you. He's never done that.
Right.
Is that why we had the train comment, Anthony?
Right.
You fell asleep on Cedric's couch.
Cedric's like, no, damn it, hurry up.
No, that was you. You were giving your life experiences. It's okay.
Right.
He's like, I fell asleep one time on a train, and yeah, it happened. He's like, you never guess what happened to me. Like, I don't know if it's a story I want to tell. Feels like somebody was playing government Cuomo on me, and like, oh, is that too soon? No, it's not too soon. You know that mofo he's gonna resign and get $50,000 a year for pension. I was
Who's
like,
that?
man, if you're a governor
Oh,
and you know, resign or do your time, you get $50,000 per year for the rest of your life.
it's insane.
That's a crazy pension plan.
His ass should get fried.
We're not gonna fry him.
I mean, you can't really do. I mean, I don't know.
There's no criminal charges yet.
Not yet, but he still has to like legitimately resign in like a week and a half. It's not even effective yet.
Yeah, that's true.
He's got something coming to him. He ain't just gonna freaking resign and be walking the streets making 50 G's a year.
He's always got something lined up. I mean,
He'll be meeting up with Epstein.
His brother is a multimillionaire on CNN, ain't he?
Just wait. The Clintons already got him on their list. It's cool.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry.
Anybody who goes against the Clintons ends up disappearing or dead.
Yeah, there's a list.
It's like the Death Note, baby. It's like anime stuff going on around here.
Fucking dirt bags.
Yep. Is anybody planning on coming up to Alaska in the next 3 months?
I thought you were getting visited by Mike.
Yeah, Mike going up
Mike
there.
Sennheiser will be here in September, supposedly. I'm not gonna believe it until he gets here. He's one of those. I will be there. Oh man, something came up and I had to cancel.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna go somewhere unless I actually do it.
It's a thing, man. You believe it or not, it happens more often than not.
No, I know. I've been a flake in the past.
Dang. You gonna wait with yourself like that?
Hey, live and learn.
Oh, Jimmy Brinkley, Flaker.
But we are finally doing a vacation in September, so
Nice.
Where you going?
that's already booked. Oh, just out to the mountains for a week.
Aren't you already living in the mountains though? You live in Virginia.
We don't live in the mountains currently.
You ever
We're
seen
gonna
that
go-
movie, Wrong Turn?
And hang out there for a week, go up to our old stomping grounds in Winchester, do all kinds of shit, go to the caverns, go to Natural Bridge, just do all kinds of outside shit.
You guys are so fancy.
Yeah.
Well, if you come down here and visit, we can you be fancy with us.
Mm.
I don't want to leave Alaska. Whoa.
Everybody come see me.
Hey.
It's so much easier for everybody to come see me.
It is.
Make them spend their money.
I mean,
Yeah.
Ask Tony if how easy it was for him to come visit.
Sound like my dad.
I'm not getting on a freaking plane for a while because you get on a plane, you're either getting COVID or you're getting in a fight.
True.
There's nothing wrong with fighting every once in a while. Sometimes you need that extra exercise.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Then you should be able to travel to come see us.
No, I just don't want to.
Stupid right now.
You could just, if you can't consider if you came to see Jimmy, you would be close enough, and I would come see you, and there'd be other people to come see you.
Have you been to
One
visit
stone.
Jimmy yet?
Two.
Huh?
Have you visited Jimmy yet?
I work with him.
Yeah,
No. Have you been to his house?
not house.
No,
So that ain't no visit.
we
It
met.
doesn't count.
We met in the middle. We met each
We
other.
actually
No,
met the
that's
first day
no-
we met was Memorial Day at
Yeah.
Arlington.
Exactly.
That doesn't count.
I
That
don't
was
know
that
how
was
that
pre
doesn't.
that was preordained. That didn't cost you any money.
Yeah, it did. We had to spend money to get there.
Yeah.
What
You know how
money?
much money it costs to go there for gas?
$20.
Then I spent how much money on therapy just because I had to go there
$20.
after
Do you see
standing in
traffic?
lines.
And then
Have you
how
seen
worse
traffic? Yeah.
how
Wish I
worse
had
his therapy was when he left.
Yeah.
Way to go, Jimmy.
Oh, man.
It's all good as long as it was fun for you.
He went
Ugh.
back to a therapist. I need different friends.
It's like I don't even know what to label them. I don't know if they're friends or not.
They might be terrorists.
Call them terrible decisions.
Terrible decisions. Is that what we're calling? Is that what we're calling terrorists now?
Well, I can tell you this is that we all met up in Colorado, and James found out I was going to be there, so he avoided even visiting us.
I was actually in Colorado.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
You found out I was going to be there, so you avoided even visiting us.
No, I
Wow.
had a date with my wife that day. So
Yeah, but you could have brought her with you after the date. There's no date that lasts all day.
We were there multiple days. Just saying.
you obviously
Multiple
don't
days.
know how to. You obviously don't know how to have a good date.
Mm.
I can make my date last a week and be perfectly happy.
But it's already obvious that your wife appreciates me being there. So I could help talk some sense into you.
Right, right. So you're
Yeah,
wanting to come with us on our date.
Right. It would have been
Okay.
a better day.
Right.
Things we do.
No, I
Guys-
flew.
guys are
So I flew in. Yeah, when I flew in, Y'all probably just started the race.
You said probably. You didn't even know. You didn't even check in.
No, he didn't.
He didn't care to
check in
check in.
at all.
No, I didn't care to check in on y'all because I hadn't seen my wife in a month.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right.
Yep. That's all right.
Whatever you said.
Let's just see how this lottery plays out. I think the way I played my lottery, I think I did it right.
What lottery is that?
The one where I try to win when it comes to family.
That shirt's too big for you.
It's too big for me.
Mm. You need to get you a
So
fitted
it needs
shirt.
to come off.
No, keep it on.
That's okay. That's okay, James, because I mean, I went to go visit Cedric, coordinated it and everything, and he tried to run too.
Oh,
After those stories you told, I was hiding out, man. I'm nervous as hell.
I got to Alaska. I got to Alaska, was knocking on the door for like 6 hours. He was hiding inside, peeking through the blinds.
Hey, but you had company though.
I did.
You had good company.
I did.
He was the welcome party.
Yeah, he was great company. He kept me good company.
Yeah. The fact that it was raining was kind of shitty.
wait a minute. You're really hanging out outside the house for 6 hours trying to.
It was. I don't think it was 6 hours.
Yes.
Was it 6 hours?
Holy shit.
No,
It
it was
might have
like.
been.
I think it was
It
like
might have been like
Text
might
a
have been
picture
like
to him
4.
or something like that. Say, hey, look
4
at me
hours, bro.
right here.
Yeah, it might have been 4 hours.
That's fine.
Yeah, I was heavily medicated that day.
I would have gone back, gotten on the plane, and gone home.
That's a long flight back, bro. He could have went and got some lunch and came back, and he would have been good. Hey, but I fed him. He met all my white friends. We went to Denali. We saw the pipeline. He saw Santa Claus because he's never seen the real Santa Claus before.
No, I have. That was like the third time I'd seen Santa Claus. Yeah.
Well, it's the Gen
That-
Z version.
The Santa Claus part, it wasn't true. I'd seen Santa Claus before, but seeing that you had white people chained up in your basement, that's true. He did.
Better
He
for
did.
them Hey, I was returning the favor for all my ancestors.
Must have just got done watching Django or something.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, gotta return the favor. Hey, you want to dance in the moonlight with the devil, baby? I'll be your huckleberry.
He did cook some good ribs, though. I will say that he does at least, even though when he lets them go every once in a while, he feeds them good.
Oh, what kind of ribs are we talking here?
Pork.
Oh, okay. Are you sure?
Dude, I'm
Yeah.
Southern, bro. I mean, I can do beef ribs. They turn out
Hey, you ever seen fried green tomatoes?
yeah.
Ribs, barbecue.
They probably weren't pork. They were
But you
probably
see,
like
white
whale,
folks
whale or something.
It's like, do you like St. Louis cut or do you like short ribs?
I don't
Baby
know.
back.
Probably like.
I'm more of a St. Louis kind of guy. I don't like the baby
Froze.
back ribs.
You froze, Jimmy, and it's awesome. Looks like you're looking at your junk.
He was looking at his pit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at my ribs.
It just froze on your
It's
screen.
still-
What
it's
kind of
still
computer
frozen.
you got going on freezing action?
Still frozen.
Just some weirdness going on.
You're not. There you go. Now it's unfrozen. It's unfrozen.
He's like, I'm gonna back out real quick so I can show you. Yeah. So what everybody's doing this weekend?
I'm gonna be building my shed in my backyard some more.
I think I'm gonna watch a little bit of Friday the 13th. And then I'm gonna go downstairs and set up the guest room. And then I don't know what else I'm gonna do.
You have someone else coming up for a barbecue?
You expecting somebody else?
Next week, a buddy from my first deployment is coming up for about 5 days.
Tell him to stop at the corner store and pick up a case of beer to drink for 4 hours before he even gets to your house. That way he doesn't have to turn around and go back out.
Hey, I was making sure you was getting familiarity. You got to know your area, man.
It was fine. I even had a hatchback, so I just like kicked the hatchback up, and it was just a case of beer. Me and Odie sitting out there, and I wasn't getting rained on at all, so I got to enjoy the light rain because the hatchback was popped up on the SUV, like a cover. So I was good. It was kind of like sitting out in the backwoods, just sort of chilling. But
I don't live in the backwoods. That's why people don't want to come visit, because you telling everybody I live in the backwoods.
well, you can't keep people chained up like that in the middle of the city.
I don't even own chains. Those are straps.
Really?
They're straps, not chains. I don't believe
There was a
in
guy
chains.
in Cleveland that kept 3 chicks for 20 fucking years, chained up.
In the middle of the
And
city.
the black man was the one that saved their fucking lives. You don't remember that?
I'm pretty sure you named one of them Goonie. What was his name?
Sloth. It was Sloth.
Sloth?
Yeah. You kind of looked like you a little bit. Had the bald head and everything. Hey, you guys.
Oh man.
Cedric's got like that super long pinky fingernail, and he was petting Sloth's head.
Yeah.
Like he was a good boy.
Nobody has a super long pinky fingernail. That's weird. No long pinky fingernail. This is my proof. These are normal fingernails.
Those aren't your fingers. Those are somebody else's hands you're holding
They're
up.
up there touching my fingers.
And they're not pimp fingers, they're coat fingers. Hey, you left a little on your beard.
Do that pretty good, man. Mm-hmm.
I seen movies. I see how the white folks do it.
You're gonna go into work next week and be like, so we need to talk to you about something. You did this really well.
It's like I had a little boogie going on. I had a little boogie. Just trying to get it off. I was told I had long fingernails. Oh, yeah. So the Northern Lights are coming back, baby. They're already been spotted. You guys are missing out. Yep. First show already been started. It's probably not happening tonight because it's kind of cloudy.
Get that camera ready.
Yeah.
Do some drone work.
Drone work for the Northern Light?
Yeah.
That'd probably be pretty hard. The camera on the drone is not as sensitive as a real camera.
Got it.
But I'll try it though. If it's popping one night, I'll throw it up there, see what happens. You know, since we got all these aliens in the world now, you got to watch out for aliens taking your drones.
Oh God!
Yeah. Are you talking about Mexicans or what?
Interstellar, not illegal.
Dang, man. Tell me how you really feel. You the one who lives in California. I love Tex-Mex food.
It's called ET, not SA.
E.T. Eddie Torres, the extra testicle.
Terrible, man. Terrible.
Y'all seen that Cheech and Chong, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, bro. It's showing your age.
I didn't have to do it, I'll tell you.
It's like everybody who's in the chat room right now is over 35.
Yeah. Yes, they are.
Nothing but a bunch of old heads in here. Some OGs.
Pretty sure you're the youngest.
Yeah. I look
You
about
probably
20 years younger than everybody in the room. It's okay.
Who's the oldest?
Your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty
you're
much.
definitely the oldest.
I think there's someone who's got me.
Yeah, we're not even debating that. You're definitely the oldest.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
The old stage. Oh, Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah, way to answer,
looking
way to ask the easy question.
Right? He's like, damn, you look like that little Chinese dude.
It's government work. I don't want you guys to actually have to put any effort into it.
Oh.
Actually, I still work for the government, so it works.
Yeah.
I guess technically we all do.
That's if you consider what you do work.
Every day.
Every day I have to force myself to go in.
We work.
Yeah, we work.
We work.
hard.
Like I don't love anything that much where I have to show up. But yeah, you do look like.
Except for chaining people in your house.
I don't know where you're getting this stuff from. I told you I don't have any chains, bro.
Right there. Oh,
I mean,
my dog is not even on a chain.
He showed us pictures.
Using sinew to tie them up to the tree.
Yeah. You got to log into my fans page. It's all in
OnlyFans page. OnlyFans.
Oh.
Hey, he's still stuck in MySpace.
Of course. Yeah. You don't have a MySpace?
Like not anymore.
I do not.
Nothing wrong with MySpace, bro.
Did not ever.
Oh man.
Except having one of the creepiest white people in the world as your first friend on that
Who, me?
What was that guy's name? It was like your first friend on MySpace.
Oh, it was myself. I created a second.
Tom.
I created a second account just so I could be my own friend.
As long as you had the cool music in the background, you good.
I named him Tom, and I sent the friend
That's
request
just
to everybody.
everything didn't freeze up because of your fucking playlist. God, you go into people's fucking MySpace back then, it was like going on to the FBCB2 and trying to actually upload a map. Oh, here's the waypoint, and it froze.
Seemed like a good idea.
What was the preliminary system to the FBCB2?
The Blue Force.
Yeah. It had that keyboard that had like the tiny little screen. You could just type like one-line messages into it.
Yeah.
That's how old we are.
Apparently typing to your die-hard Alabama, or I'm sorry, LSU fan, First Sergeant, Go Bama is a bad idea on the BFT or the fucking FPC2.
Oh, yeah.
I stood on top of a fucking MRAP for 6 hours screaming "Roll Tide" at the fucking Kirkuk, to the point I had units sending their people out to tell me to shut the fuck up.
That'll be good at something, bro.
Don't ask me why I have this, but
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
can you see it?
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Is it legible?
I
It
see
is
somebody,
very
I see somebody who's selling information to the fucking commies.
Yeah, but that's the upgraded system.
It's obsolete. This is like
Yeah.
over
We're
2005.
We're talking about like the Oregon Trail beta version.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we did this all this often. Gotta be pretty close.
You can actually like get this daggone thing off Amazon.
Daggum.
Not
Yeah,
classified.
It's no longer top secret. We don't
No,
use FBCB2 anymore.
The more people you make think, though, that they're getting their hands on something cool, their time is being wasted looking to that versus looking at other things. So it's all about distraction.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Here's a prime example. Look at this generation.
Yeah.
We showed them and demonstrated repeatedly how shitty the 90s really were. But no, it's back.
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
if only this one helped out.
Oh, fuck.
Transitional handbook? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
I still have mine somewhere from Kosovo.
I didn't get one of those.
Nice.
Yeah, December 03. Dude, this shit has like it's fucking definitely very handy. Everything from culture to fucking like everything.
Top 10 places to visit when you're on R&R.
Oh yeah, it's chapter 10.
Hey, send the soldiers to Qatar for R&R. What the fuck? Qatar is not a fun place. It was better than where you were. It was still hot as balls. Dusty. You still slept in a bunk.
Okay,
Still had the
sounds
same formation every day. It's like, oh, we still gotta do, what's that? What do they call it? A bay commander? You gotta have a bay commander when you go to Qatar. Like, gotta make sure you check in with your bay commander before you go in.
never went to Qatar.
It wasn't messing much. It was a sandbox for sure. It was just wider sand than Iraq, Afghanistan at the time.
Yeah, Qatar was the good one though that everybody was chasing. The other R&R that we had available was Mosul. So it was like, let's just put you on R&R and put you closer to the Pakistan border.
Mosul was R&R.
Yeah.
You could smell the shit pumpers outside.
When the hell was that?
Out of all my deployments, the only R&R I ever went on was in Kosovo. Then we got to spend 4 days in Bulgaria.
My
Nice.
yeah, my ex-wife did that one. They went to Budapest. Is that right?
Yep.
We went to I remember when they were doing Budapest as an R&R, but we went to Sofia, Bulgaria, which was the capital.
Hmm.
When were people going to Mosul for R&R?
03, end of 03. Yeah.
Jesus.
I said, don't even send me. Just don't fuck with me in the camp, bro.
It's like, oh, hey, you've been in this shithole. Let's send you to the front line for R&R. Mosul won the hot spots back in what, 04, 05? All the way up until 2010?
Man, you guys are all old, bro. It's okay though. It's okay. Like I said, you guys are old sages. If you got a beard on your face, you're old sage. ODB, old dirty bastards.
Okay. Jimmy doesn't count because really that's like 3 days for him. Motherfucker's got that shit on that Irish moonshine fucking hair tonic.
It's called nut butter.
You're just jealous because your estrogen won't let you grow a beard.
I got a real job with my job tells me I have to shave. So you get in the uniform, you got to shave.
It's like a thing to have a beard where me and James work. You have to have a beard.
It is kind of a thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like either you're Muslim or you're Jewish. Which one are you? So we're both.
A little bit of everything. L'chaim.
Yeah.
Just because you drank the wine at the ceremony doesn't make you Catholic.
Depends on whichever party's got the most whiskey.
I'm just trying to get drunk. I'm just trying to get drunk.
Yeah. Who's got the next wedding? We're crashing.
Why did Jesus have so many disciples, bro? Because he's the only one that can change water into wine, bro. That's why they was following him. They was trying to get drunk.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just a true statement. Who wouldn't follow somebody for free wine? Wine was expensive back in the day.
Yeah, look what they'll do for a free cell phone nowadays.
They still do that too, man.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me.
The homeless at Panhandle, a lot, here in town have better phones than I got.
He's got the new iPhone Pro, whatever.
What's that one that now you can bend in half?
What
the new flip phone?
The new Samsung Flip. That's pretty badass.
You go from having one screen this big to having two screens that big, but it's just one screen twice as big.
Yeah, I think they pulled it off though because they realized it wasn't lasting long enough.
No, they had a new version, bro. It just came out like last week or something.
Oh well, yeah. Then I'm not keeping up with my MySpace news.
It's called YouTube, bro.
Yeah, my team.
You better get your old fashioned in you and burn whatever you got going on your brain, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, I hadn't had an old fashioned since I was up there in last.
Nah, speaking of which, yeah, I got to get better. I haven't had an old fashioned in like 3 days.
Are we talking about like old fashioned, like
the drink?
The drink? You don't know what an old fashioned is?
I didn't know which kind of old fashioned we were talking about here.
And you call yourself Irish?
He's not Irish.
I'm
Eat your
wired.
face. Get down and do 20 right now. Don't ever ask any dumb questions like that again.
So first
Martin
off, you
Luther
said there's
King
no
is more
such thing
Irish
as
than
dumb
he is.
questions. Get off your knees, Pride. Get off your knees. What's up with that wiggly worm thing you got going on? Put your ass down. Your ass is too high in the air.
Oh, no, Jimmy, you're doing the wrong push-ups. We don't do those push-ups anymore. They're the new hand release push-ups.
Yeah, hand release.
The what?
Yeah.
Hand release.
Show him a hand, but we can't really see the hand release.
He's still got,
You need to tilt your camera down.
We're talking a hand release.
no, he's still got 293 days left. You better hand release for 293 days.
Yeah, no, we took like a mock PT test. Our whole unit did this last whatever bit.
What's the
What's
minimum score on that one?
You just have to do 10.
No, the full score like goes up to 600, right? For the combat test.
Oh,
There's a
yeah.
combat
I don't remember how. I wasn't keeping track of exactly how it was scored. I just took the test. I wasn't one of the people like there to figure out the whole score.
So apparently it's like super duper hard to get the max score of 600.
It's very hard to get the max, but it's really easy to pass.
But I didn't know what the minimum was. The minimum was like 10.
Yeah, right now
Like-
it's 10 push-ups. And then you have like for the deadlift, it's 140 pounds.
You have to deadlift 140 pounds.
That's the minimum. And it goes all the way to 360 for max if you want to max your deadlift. But you have to do it 3 times. So you have to go down 1, down 2, down 3, and then that's 1. And if you want to improve, you think that was too light, you can actually do it one more time and you can move up at weight if you want.
Oh, please. Come on, Captain Ahab. You know you've picked up 360 pounds easy.
Captain Ahab.
Out whale hunting.
Yeah. No,
The proper term is a hog hunt.
No. And then
You never read the book Moby Dick?
the thing that
I have
got everybody the most is the deadlift, because by the time you do your deadlift and you do the sprint drag carry and then you do your 2-mile run, like your legs, they're feeling it. And the deadlift, if you choose to do too much, because there's a lot of people that if they hadn't deadlifted, if they hadn't deadlift what they deadlift, they would have probably passed their run. But they were like, oh, I can deadlift all this, and so they deadlift like their max, like they were thinking they're in the gym, and they go lift the 360, and then they can't pass the run because they freaking do the burnout, and you just still have to run 2 miles.
Hold on, you still got to run 2
What's the
miles,
time
bro?
limit for the 2-mile run now?
Let's see, 21 minutes for 2 miles.
That's not
Minimum.
bad.
That's the minimum.
Oh,
You know how many people that did not pass their 2-mile run after that sprint track carry and the deadlift? A lot.
You could.
And I'm not gonna
walk
lie.
that.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a runner, and I did an 18:20. I was hurting. It didn't help that it was stupid hot and humidity, but I'm not gonna lie. I felt the deadlift right before the sprint drag carry, and I was like, oh, this is gonna hurt. So, anyways, and I did really well on my sprint drag carry.
I did really well when it counted. When it came to saving somebody's life, I can do
But
it.
I also played the game. I
Combat
played.
test. What is there different tests for support as for fucking combat soldiers?
So
No, man.
for combat soldiers have their minimum is different. So the whole army's minimums
are like across the board, but then when you go to like your Love and Bang Bang, you have a little higher minimum scores. But it's still, but there's no gender, there's no age difference. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what the test, that's how they designed the test. They were trying to cutting out gender and age. That's why they designed the test the way they tested.
Do you think it worked?
I think some of the stuff that they're incorporating, it's better than just the sit-up, push-ups, and 2 mile run. I think that was a plus. I don't think the way that they're implementing it, I think that's where they're gonna cause a lot of profiles because of how they're implementing it. I don't think they should keep the 2 mile run. I think the mile run is good enough, but that's me. I'm not gonna lie. How often, even with all your full battle rattle and gear, how often are you gonna freaking be running 2 miles without stopping and getting covered? So
a couple times.
yeah, and that's yeah.
Well, I never did it in my whole military career.
There are obviously people that have done it, but it's
Yeah.
really not that often.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
Nah,
the last
met-
real situation I can think of was Mogadishu, right?
Yeah. There was like for instance, like for us, like when we were out on missions in Afghanistan, like if you had to run 2 miles, you're absolutely screwed because most of the 2 miles you're going uphill and then down and then right back up a hill. And you're not running that. So stuff like that. It's not as practical as training for sprints with your gear. So you can, if you can work yourself up to where you can run a mile with all your gear, you're doing pretty damn good.
I'm not gonna make it. I can either log off now or you guys can watch me sleep. Like
I've seen you sleep before. You do sleep with the mouth open.
Yeah. Hey, Jimmy, I didn't even make up that story. He told you that straight out of his mouth. He stood over me and watched me sleep. Super creepy.
Did he tell you the next morning?
Did your mouth taste like chocolate or white chocolate when you woke up?
That's what he was waiting for my mouth to open.
Did he tell you the next morning you smelled different when you're awake?
Did he serve you Bavarian cream donuts too?
He served him some stuff filling, that's for damn
Yeah.
Like Van Wilder.
Just think it's haggis, Jimmy. Just think it's haggis. You'll swallow
like that. Not Scottish, bitch.
I was like,
he's more of a blood pudding kind of a guy. He likes to eat the tampon and everything in between it.
This tastes like college again.
So why does it taste like pennies in here? Somebody's got a high iron there.
That's horrible.
How come it tastes like pennies? You're not going anywhere. You're not going to sleep, man. Wake up.
Peace out.
Oh, what a bug.
Right, take care.
Good night, Anthony.
Later, buddy.
Sweet dreams.
Yep.
He's dreaming about Cedric.
Yep. It's gonna be a nightmare for him. It goes pretty far down his throat. He just don't know it.
He's lost his gag reflex after so many years in service. I mean, promotions.
It's like he didn't even have to wear knee pads. He's like, he's gonna watch the end of this video later and he's like, I ain't never visiting ever again. Never visiting Alaska again.
So I got a fun project I might be starting up here soon.
What, you selling ibuprofen out of the back of your Honda?
Honda, come on.
There's nothing wrong with Honda.
Subarus are the new shit boxes.
Yeah, Subarus are definitely garbage. I will never buy a Subaru.
Got a guy hopefully I'll be going in and seeing his cars soon. And I'm hoping, keep my fingers crossed, this guy's legit and not blowing smoke in my ass, but he wants to do up a fully engraved Hellcat.
That'd be cool. Very cool. Is that Hellcat Charger, Hellcat Challenger?
Challenger.
Nice.
Oh, that is pretty nice.
I'm sorry, the Charger is an abortion. It's an abomination.
But all of them are going all-wheel drive now.
While Dodge did make a 4-door Charger.
It looks good. Got the power.
Bring back the 69 to 71 Charger. That slow back.
Nobody will buy it, bro. That's the problem. You can bring back all these old style body cars, but nobody will buy it. Hell, I think the Bronco is an abomination.
Oh, that is a straight abortion from Toyota. Tell me, look at that thing and tell me it doesn't look like a 4-door CJ. Yeah. Remember the CJ they made when they tried to bring back the Land Cruiser? Tell me it doesn't look like a 4-door model of that. The grill is almost identical. And the interior is almost the same.
If I got to pull out old designs and make little modifications to it, I'm going to call that new. It's okay.
And now they're bringing, now we're doing a fully electric Mach 1 recreation that's now all of a sudden a fucking SUV and 4 doors.
Yep.
And it's being called a Mustang.
Yep.
Jeep's doing one too.
They're running out of deals, man. Hell, we got an all electric Hummer, and they say it's pretty damn quick.
Jeep's doing an electric one too.
Yeah, Jeep's coming out with an electric model, and the Hummer. You know, I'll say this: all these electric vehicles are, yeah, they have their high points, but there's simple facts that people are fucking ignoring about. There is no environmentally safe way of disposing of the battery cells.
There's no environmentally safe way to mine the battery chip that it used to.
It takes 50,000 pounds of ore to make one battery.
Yeah, and how much diesel fuel?
Yeah, it's like the photo of the guy in a Tesla on the side of the road with a Honda fucking gas powered generator charging up his car.
Yep. So for emergency purpose only, you can use gas. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Yep. I see crypto is kind of making a rebound since Elon Musk hadn't said anything in the past month. So trying to come back, man. Trying to come back.
Now that was someone who definitely phoned in that fucking vehicle design when he brought out that truck.
Yeah. They ain't never gonna build that.
That looks like some shit I made with Legos when I was 9.
So true.
But then you go back to the unveiling of it, and one of his sell points is that the windows were shatterproof. So he hits it with a fucking baseball bat. What happens? It explodes.
Like, well, I guess we're going back to the drawing board.
Now the great joke is Bezos and his fucking rocket. It straight up looked like a dick flying through the sky.
What was that?
The billions are now trying to take over our drawing a dick game by making a fucking rocket ship that looks like a dick.
Have you seen the Austin Powers movie?
Oh yeah, I swear that's where he got the idea from. He just forgot the balls.
Yeah. It looks like a twig and berries up there. It's twig and berries. Like, wow. This is the world we live in, bro.
That's why that's why I stay to myself. I'm a do all this engraving work, and right now I'm happy it's fucking finally taken off.
If they say, hey, we need you to come engrave this dick that we just built with rocket fuel in, you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Exactly. You touching another man's penis.
Oh no. If you want me to engrave a cock, no. You want me to draw a dick on something with an engraver, that's another story.
I was being figurative. I was
Oh,
saying
you
that
do it.
I was talking about the rocket.
Oh, if we're doing if Bezos is saying, hey, I want you to engrave my penis shaped rocket, fuck yeah. He's got the money for that, Bill.
Yeah. It is what it is. At least a door anyway.
I mean, I'm hoping this guy that wants to do up his Challenger is straight up on it, because depending on how intense he wants to go on his Challenger and his fucking Harley motor, I'm looking at anywhere from 10 to 25 grand.
That'd be a good payday.
On guy's projects.
Be careful. Watch out for Uncle Sam.
Shit, that's the great thing about cash.
As long as you don't put it in the bank, you're good. We're gonna flag anything over what $9,000, $99.99, $9,999.
Yeah, 10 grand's where they flag it for any transfers larger.
I think they flag it at a lower rate too, but they just don't want us to know.
But I was supposed to, go talk with this guy on Wednesday, and he shoots me a message. He's a vet. I think he said he was in the Navy.
Oh.
But now he's involved with music. And it shoots me a picture of one of the band members from Styx. And it was like, I had to shoot down to catch a quick last minute flight to San Francisco for a meeting or some shit. Be back tomorrow. All right, that right there just tells me you can afford whatever fucking price I'm getting ready to throw your way.
Oh, Planes is actually pretty cheap right now. He might be flew JetBlue. Or what's the other one? Southwest.
Oh, did you see that? No, that was Frontier. That had that steward who fucking duct taped some motherfucker. Did you see the interview with him?
I thought it was like a kid or something. Like, well, he wasn't a kid. He was like in his 20s or something.
No, it was. I saw an interview. I'm pretty sure this shit was actually the dude, because they flipped. This was the news interview that he did, and this dude's like straight up animated. Looney Tunes ain't got shit on this dude for animation. He's all doing sound effects. He was reaching for the stewardess's breasts, and then he reached up and touched my boobs. And I don't play like that. I grab the duct tape and wrap that motherfucker up like a zombie.
Funny.
And at the end, it flashes back to the news broadcast that both the anchors are just rolling.
That is funny.
You gotta live your best life while you can, I guess. But people are a little strange. What's the name of that? People Are Strange? Who's seen that song?
Doors.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is at this point. You can only do so much.
But It's fucking hilarious. Now it's all being attributed to COVID rage. Like, no, people have just forgotten what it's like, what it's like to get punched in the fucking mouth. So they act any way they fucking want to because they think they're entitled or they're fucking special or some shit. And it's like people have no respect anymore.
They don't. They think they're protected. Think they're protected. And that's the thing. And it's gone too far. Literally gone too far. It's like there's nothing else we can do but punch people in the face. So they can realize that it's real. Man, you just gonna punch old dude in the face? It's like, yeah. I did that. Had to stand your ground. It's like if you're being disrespectful and you don't do anything about it, I guess they say as long as you don't touch somebody, you can say whatever you
Get
want.
out there in a little bit.
Once you touch somebody, it's over. Yeah, but yeah, you guys have a good night. I know it's late on the East Coast, so it's only 7:05 here. We living our best life.
Really, you're only at 7?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't realize you guys were an hour behind us.
Yeah, we're pretty close behind, bro. We homie.
Oh, hey JP, what time is it up there? 2300.
Yeah. Yep. 2306.
If you was in Hawaii, it'd be what, 5 o'clock? Hawaii 2 hours different from here? Something like that. Don't quote me though. But yeah, you fellas have a good night. Have a good weekend.
You too, man.
It's good seeing everybody. All these
Sure
smiling
will.
faces. Smiling
Cook
faces,
meat.
beautiful places.
Yeah.
Later, fellas.
Take it easy.
Laters. And then there was 3.
Yeah, well, I don't know about the old guy down there with the bifocals on, but I'm getting tired.
Yeah, I need to.
What did
I do need to go.
Did you guys miss out on nap time at the fucking daycare?
Yep.
Yeah. Yes.
Wait. Was working that government shift too hard today?
What's that? What's going on with that chisel?
What chisel?
What do you got going on down there? Ooh,
That's beautiful.
good Lord, man.
Is getting ready to look like
Damn. That's crazy. That's a lot of detail.
yeah. Dude, wait till I put up the video of that cutlass once it gets hit with candy.
Mm.
And that thing is honestly, that thing is gonna make a mark for me in this shit. I mean, even today we had was the start of the Good Guys car show here in Spokane.
Nice.
And the guy that I did the Cheech and Chong mural for, his car is entered in the show. So I actually have my work on display down there. But it's like talking with showing the basic video of that cutlass to some of these builders. There's one other person in the country that's doing what I do. And he's a vet too. I served with.
Oh,
As
really?
far as I know, we're the only two people in the country actually engraving the bodies of cars.
Jesus.
And that dude's got sponsorships up the ass. He was his truck that he did up. I've shared this story a few times. Was what inspired me to get into doing engraving.
Intense.
If you look it up and it doesn't give you a boner, you are not American. Sorry.
Talking about the truck he did.
Yeah, the truck he did.
Yeah, you showed me that. That is so impressive. I will agree with you.
I mean, hell, right now he's doing up a truck for the of the legends of country music. Like,
wow.
I mean, both sides of this truck have portraits of literally the legends of country music, like Waylon, Hank, Garth, George Strait. I mean, it's going to be crazy when people see it.
Wow.
So what do y'all got planned for this weekend?
I've got still working on my blacksmith shed, so be doing that. Trying to get it done. Hopefully, I won't get it done this weekend, but I'll get the main struts done and everything, and then I can start actually building, or I should say the beams, and then I can start building the struts, and so I can lay 10 hopefully by next weekend. So
have you ever done any casting?
I have not. That's something I need to learn. I'd like to learn.
Yeah, I'm gonna start getting into doing casting and start teaching myself how to do pinstriping. Because I can go to a car show with a pinstriping setup and make $500 to $1,000 in a day.
Wow.
Wiping out people's cars real quick.
That's awesome. Yeah, so I'm doing this. So I'm getting this set up for my kids because they have a business fair in October, and so the state of Maryland does this youth business fair, and you have to actually apply for it. And how you apply is you have to set up your business plan and what you're doing and how you're going to do it, and what kind of products you're going to produce. And so my kids wanted to do blacksmithing, and so they're going to make like 3 or 4, I think at the most 5, but I think just 3 or 4 items that they're going to have to sell. And so like I think keychain was one of them, barbecue fork was one, and
since it's kids, you really can't get them into making knives to sell for this.
Yeah, well, not if they were more established in their ability to smith, then I would say yes, they would be fine. But this is a precursor to what they're wanting to do, because they both want to make knives, yes. But right now, they're just trying to learn the basics.
Start going to junkyards and snagging up and leaf springs.
Yes. So
or torsion bars
and chain. Yep. So I found, the plates that they lay on top of the railroad ties. They nail down the railroad ties that the track sits in.
Yeah.
Yep.
So because we live next to a railroad track, like I found a whole bunch of those plates, so we can cut those plates.
Did you remove them with pry bars?
No.
Okay.
No, I did not relocate.
Lines. Do we need to be watching the news for something like that?
No, I did not relocate. I did not relocate material.
It's called requisition, not relocate. That's what we do to refugees.
No, they, a lot of times they forget to pick up stuff along railroad tracks when they're replacing
They don't,
tracks.
they don't forget. It's not worth their time to fucking pick them up.
I know. So yes, railroad tie nails and those plates are some. We found a is it 15 or 25? I think it's a 25-pound steel plate for weightlifting. So that's gonna end up being some material for smithing. What else? Rebar. That's a great for starter stuff because it's a soft metal. And that's what we're looking for is to just
Yeah,
work
unless you're trying to harden hardened steel,
Yeah,
you can get away with making a lot out of like railroad spike.
Exactly.
They make great like letter openers and stuff.
Yep.
Even though they're a softer metal.
Yep. That's kind of what that's definitely what we're trying to do right now. We're not doing anything. We're not trying to do anything for with like tool steel yet. They need to learn the basics and get it, really, and get some stamina built so that they can last when they do have to like they don't know. And I've told them because they think they're going to do all this stuff. I was like, okay, but to build really good stuff, you have to have stamina to wield that hammer. And I was like, you don't have a power hammer right now, and I'm not buying you one. It's like,
so here's something to think about. So do you want to see them succeed or do you want to see their failures?
a little bit of both, but mostly succeed.
You gotta watch them go through those failures because that's going to be the best instruction they'll ever get.
I do agree with that. 100% agree. Yes.
And it will test resolve on how willing they are to actually go really invest themselves into this.
Yep. I agree. Yep, I do agree. What was I thinking? I think they're pretty determined. And I think that's gonna really help. The teacher that they went to last winter, because we got them 4 weeks of blacksmithing class.
Oh, so they've already done some classes on it.
Yeah. They're not necessarily starting cold turkey. They've got the basics down, and we asked her if she would come down and look at their forge, and we'd pay her to come down and give them some extra classes in their own forge, just to help that out. So they're getting a really nice setup, and honestly, there's a lot of people out there that started way less, and it just helps that my family has had blacksmith and stuff for a while. So I'm excited for them. I think I'm more excited for them than they realize. So,
just try and keep the entertaining value for them.
Yep. I definitely want them to. I'm definitely going to try to keep their exploratory senses up and during for it. It's going to be cool to watch both of them because my daughter, she's definitely more artistic and more detail oriented. My son is, he's going to want to turn stuff out faster than to put more time into the detail.
Well, that's where you need him to have the failures.
Yep. But he's 15 and he's already almost 6'2". So he's a big boy.
Christ.
Yeah, dude. He's no small chicken. He's taller than I am.
Damn, dude. Yeah, you're pretty tall.
So, and I think I'm mostly excited for
How
him
tall are
too.
you?
I'm 6'1.5".
And that's so cute. You
And
said
a half. I know. I throw it in there. Fine. You want it in inches? 72 inches, bitch.
I certainly didn't think you're that tall.
Yeah. No, I have a skinnier frame, but I'm lanky.
Yeah, you are.
I'm a lanky turd.
And you're probably about the same. Yeah, probably around the same height as my youngest kid.
Yeah.
Or my youngest boy. He's 6'1" or 6'2". But that fucker's got wears a size 14 shoe.
Yeah. Yeah, my son, I have to buy size 13 shoes for my son right now. 13 and a half, actually. 13 and a half wides. Yeah, it's no joke. No joke. And
Me and my dad, we're both size 13s. And I'm 6'3", he's 6'7".
okay.
But yeah, I feel sorry. I hope my grandson gets my kid's height, but takes after his mom for the build.
Yeah. So my son's got my my wife's family's build because they're thicker. They've got, so his grandpa is 6'3" and his uncle he's uncle is 6'3" and his grandpa is 6'2". No, Andrew is 6'4". Yeah, he's 6'4". So he's gonna, well, on my side also I had some uncles that were 6'4", 320 pounds, and they weren't skinny either. It was muscle.
Nothing that's 320 pounds is skinny.
Well, skinny.
Regardless of how tall you are.
True. I'm tired. No, it's gonna be cool. I'll definitely when they start going, I'm probably going to I'll eventually start up a Facebook page for them if they turn this. So right now for this job fair stuff, it's gonna be more like it's kind of like a mock trial. And if they take off and they do well with it, then and they keep it. I don't think they're going to keep the business name. They came up with something kind of fast on the fly. So they'll probably change that. So when they finalize some of that stuff and the logo and stuff like that, then I'll probably make their business Facebook page for them. And that's probably what they'll do. Most of their advertising right now. And but it will be interesting to see them.
Yeah, because I do everything off Facebook or Instagram, and it's more off Facebook than anything.
Right. It's great platform. You can do just about anything you need. Well, gents, I probably should get off if I am going to get up early and start working. I told my wife I was going to get up early and make the neighbors mad. Work while it's cool.
Yep, I hear you. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll. We go eat some chicken wings or something.
I like it. Do it.
All right. Well, good seeing y'all. Good talking with y'all.
Yeah.
And I guess we'll pick this back up again at a later date.
I like it. All right, I'm gonna sign us out.
All right.
Good chatting with y'all. And
Hey,
yeah, I'll have to. What's up?
I'm just saying, Austin down there. Take it easy.
Yeah, I'll have to call you sometime, maybe this weekend, Jimmy.
Okay.
Unless you're too busy.
No, just give me a holler. If I miss your call, I'll return it as soon as I can.
Yeah, it's all great. Yeah,
We got nothing really going on this weekend besides like cleaning up. We got the warranty folks through the house for the end of year warranty shit to finish
Yeah.
up stuff. So next week, we're just gonna clean up this weekend.
Okay.
It's supposed to be rainy anyway,
Right.
so there's like nothing going on really.
Yeah, it's gonna be, that's why I don't know how much I'm gonna get done.
Yeah.
With, my build stuff, which I'm a little disappointed with. I'm trying to get this stuff. I'm kind of in a rush. I need to get it done for my kids.
Yeah.
I feel kind of bad.
Yeah.
But all right. I will chat with you later, sir.
All right, man. Good
right.
seeing you.
Yeah, man. Bye.
All right, take it easy.